What's going on, guys? Ashtinho Plays here, and welcome back to the FIFA 16 Sheffield United Career Mode series. And today, another episode, which happens to be episode 13 of season 4. Make of that what you will, potential unlucky number. I would like to think not. Hopefully we are going to get some good results in the 3 games in this episode. 2 league games against the 2 Liverpool teams, Liverpool themselves, who we haven't beaten on camera in this career mode yet. We did beat them in the FA Cup final last season, but that wasn't in a video for a reason that I already explained and don't want to explain again. And then there was the unfortunate situation I also don't want to have to explain again about forfeiting and losing 3-0 to them. There's also Everton, who we haven't beaten in this career mode yet, so we'll have plenty of work to do if we are to get 2 wins out of our 2 league games in this episode. But who knows? This season has been better than last season, I would say, so anything is possible. But it will be great to beat Liverpool and finally end our pretty bad record against them in this career mode. And there's no reason why not. As long as we start fast and get the first goal, we don't concede many, so we should be in a convincing position. But anyways, Declan John looking to get us that fast start. He finds Tolisso with this pass, and Tolisso scores after 2 minutes to give us the 1-0 advantage almost immediately. What a way to start the game, and we are already acting on my words of saying we needed a fast start. So a very quick goal, even quicker than I could have imagined. And here, it can only get better as Traore gets a handball decision against Raja Nainggolan, and Dicko will take the penalty. He scores, and it is 2-0 on 24 minutes. And this is giving us a significant advantage, considering that we are the best defensive team in the league. And that is 8 goals in the Barclays Premier League this season for Nuha Dicko. And Aaron's here, sets up Traore. He turns really well and finishes really well into the bottom right on 45 minutes. We went in search of the 3rd goal before half time. We got it with Traore's 9th Premier League goal of the season. And at half time, as I said, 3-0. Convincing scoreline, and it was really hard to see how we would mess it up in the second half. And Bruma comes on into a very relaxed environment, looking to try and do something to impact the game. But it was Traore here who spotted the run of Bentaleb perfectly. Absolutely perfect timing just before Bentaleb ran offside. He was still onside when he received the ball, and he finished it emphatically into the net for his 2nd Barclays Premier League goal of the season. But it was a consolation goal for Liverpool through Daniel Sturridge almost immediately after to make it 4-1. And surely you would think, given that we're the best defensive team in the league, they couldn't come back into it. But to try and take the gloss off the scoreline, they did go for the 2nd goal, they got it, and perhaps it was more than just a consolation, with a glimmer of hope for them to get back into the game. But if anything, that was just a wake-up call and told us we did need to retreat a bit into our shell to win the game. And we did just that, avoided conceding another. We went about our business very professionally as we tried to close out the game and managed to do so. So yeah, great outcome there, and our first on-camera victory against Liverpool in this career mode. And as you can see, Everton suffering a very embarrassing defeat at the hands of Spurs, convincing one as well. So we're going to be looking to give them another defeat to ponder. 2 in a row it would be if we beat them, but to do that we're going to have to overcome a record that means we haven't beaten them yet in this career mode, so that's gonna be an interesting one. Like, that really is gonna be interesting. But as you can see, they have a strong attacking lineup headed by Lukaku, who has caused us a few problems in the past, maybe set up a few goals, and yeah, it's gonna be difficult to contain them. But in this league, if you want to challenge for the title, you've got to be beating the majority of your teams that you play, and you know, Everton is one of the teams we're going to have to face up to if we want to win this league. So Burns took them all on here actually and nearly won. as his shot whistled just over, and they got a bit of a lucky deflection and Morales nearly got him to score, but a good save from Arrizabalaga to clean up the situation. And here Tolisso finds Wisdom in a bit of space, up from right back, and he cuts in to fire that shot into Howard's hands. And here Traore was looking to spiky it to Bentaleb. He found Tolisso instead though, and it was a good save, and the resulting cross was punched away. Good goalkeeping from Tim Howard, but we were looking to beat him here and find Traore, but it was comfortably back to him. But then all of a sudden, what was that from Tim Howard? He concedes out of absolutely nothing. Nothing whatsoever. How on earth has he conceded there? Well, he's tried to take a touch, kick it out low, and Traore was just too fast for him. 10 Premier League goals now this season, into double figures, and a gift of a goal. And that was that. There was nothing more in the game, and what a way to lose the game. And for us, it's just smash and grab. Really lucky, I guess, but what matters is that even if you're not having your best game, you do need to try and pick up the 3 points. We managed to do that once again, so you know, we are keeping ourselves well in contention to challenge Spurs and maybe, just maybe, win the Premier League this season. But we're not favourites because Spurs have been playing the best football consistently so far this season. So, anyways, we'll be trying to beat their North London rivals Arsenal, who are doing significantly worse in the league. But still a tough side to beat, still got quality players. So in this League Cup semi-final first leg, we will be looking to take an advantage over to the Emirates and pressure them in some way. If we can take any kind of advantage to the Emirates Stadium for the second leg, then that would put us in an advantaged position because we could just sit back and defend in the second leg. But to earn that right, we've got to win this game, or at least be in contention so that we don't have to go all out. We don't want to be in a position where they have the lead. And it was looking pretty boring until they actually nearly opened the scoring through Mertesacker right before half time. Very close that was as well. And they continued to try and find an opening, but here they resorted to a slightly desperate long shot because they couldn't quite probe out the opening. But there would be more chances in the game here. Welbeck is on the ball, he finds Walcott, and Walcott finds himself in a bit of space with some good footwork and he hits the post. This time Walcott though on the wing, he gets the cross in, it's dangerous and not dealt with, it's 1-0 to Arsenal, and Danny Welbeck with the goal at the back post. It just wasn't dealt with. It was a really dangerous ball right into the danger zone, and Danny Welbeck was goal side of his defender. But here it's Dicko's turn to get goal side of Monreal. He cuts in, no one stopping him, and he rockets it into the top left corner. A rocket of a finish. And what a way to respond and get that equaliser. Back on terms and right back in the tie. Every chance of still making it to Wembley. So that's Dicko's second goal in this competition after scoring a similar style goal against Aston Villa in extra time where we won 5-2. But here Bruma refuses to lose the ball to Alexis Sanchez. He finds Dicko who plays it back to him. He takes one touch and what a finish! Perfectly into the top corner. He could not have got that further in to the Arsenal top right corner. He's smashed it in for 2-1 and we could well have that advantage that would be so crucial to take to the Emirates. And we do. They sent up the goalkeeper at the corner, but there was no more time in the game and it ends 2-1. That advantage could be significant in the second leg that will be played next episode. After that is a game against Southampton in the FA Cup 4th round, so not too far away, but it's not the first game in next episode. So anyways, that is the end of this episode in particular, so we can have a look at the table, and we are on 49 points after 23 games. Now bearing in mind this season in real life, Leicester City were on 53 points after 25 games, so this is quite something, and hopefully it can continue. So anyways, if you want to see the next episode, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Peace out, guys.